We have been through a harrowing experience with these Switch 2 pre-orders, and we need to rant. I am mad. I'm very upset right now.
Currently 8:41 on Thursday morning, and we have been through the ringer with the four big online retailers.
I'm a broken person.
And listen, we know that people from Nintendo watch these videos. The things that we say shows up in reports that Nintendo makes that get shared. So we need to do this video to tell them what an utter embarrassment the situation around Switch 2 pre-orders was. Because they need to know.
This was an absolutely awful experience for not just us, but it seems like for pretty much every single person that went through this. And it is just unacceptable in the year 2025 to have your customer go through something like this. They're waiting in line to give you over $500, and you can't even take their money and make this experience like somewhat functional, not even positive, just functional. It is actually, I'm just floored. I'm a broken person. Truly.
Let's go through the chain of events and talk about what happened to us. So we were it was 9:00 last night. Thankfully, not that late for us. We were ready. What was your number one go-to store?
Walmart was my number one go-to store.
Walmart was mine too. We had heard some good things kind of late of like, Walmart has a proper line. It seems like fewer people are going there. Best Buy seemed to be, we did a poll, and Best Buy seemed to be the overwhelming favorite. So yes, we both went to Walmart right away. But little did we know that you can actually click to get in line at Walmart before 9:00 even happens. So what's the point of saying that the thing starts at 9 when you can get in line and potentially get or lose the system before 9 even happens?
Oh my God.
That's my question to you.
It was so lame that they did that, but I accidentally, I just tried clicking the button like a little early. I think I was, I kind of refreshed the page like they said right around like 8:58, 8:59. And then I clicked the button and somehow ended up in the line, like pretty early on. So
I did that at like 8:59 as well. I was like, oh my gosh, wait. But I think I was still later than a lot of people. So at least at that point, I was in that line, and I would remain in that line for like an hour. Once 9:00 came around, Target immediately crashed. Best Buy immediately crashed. The product wouldn't even show up on Best Buy until like 9:30. So there was 30 minutes of like,
what's happening?
I don't even know what it could be sold out. It could have not even gone up yet. I don't even know.
Yeah, the Best Buy one was so bad, and it was ridiculous that they had said we would go live at midnight Eastern time, and basically we're like over 30 minutes late. And then they had a line that kept kicking people out. So you would get into the line at Best Buy, and then they would kick you, and then you would end up in the back of the line again. And it was so awful. Like some people waited. I think you waited for like almost an hour at that point in the stupid Best Buy line, like 45 minutes, only for them to tell you that the product was sold out.
Yes, multiple times.
So bad.
I got in the line. I got the screen that said, all right, you're in the line.
Keep the screen on.
Keep this up. We'll let you know when. And then eventually it would just go back to the screen I was on before, and I would have nothing in my cart and nothing. I did that multiple times throughout the night. And I would always sit there for at least like 20 minutes, and it resulted in a big fat nothing.
Yeah.
Cool.
The Target one was probably
the worst one.
That was my worst experience out of all of them, because I got into, Target was like an anarchy. It was like chaos because they had no line system. They had no queuing system. So you were just like frantically, clicking the button. And I was able to like go through the entire process, but it was so riddled with like crashes. The cart crashed multiple times. It wouldn't take the payment that I saved. It said my address was wrong. Everything was wrong. I was like trying to correct all the errors throughout. I ended up getting through and paying for it, and then immediately got an email from them that said your order's been canceled.
Yeah.
Like literally like the second after. But then
happened to a lot of people.
What was really strange was 30 minutes, and I have these timestamps so you can see it. Like, I got an email from Target saying my order was canceled. 30 minutes later, I got another email saying my order was confirmed.
Oh.
And
so
then
which one is it?
I was really confused. I kept going back into my Target account to see if that order, because it had an order number, said canceled or confirmed, and it said canceled. And then we were looking at our credit card statement, like, did they double charge us? Like, what happened? I'm pretty sure my Target order is canceled, because
I saw a refund being processed.
Right.
For that.
So I think that's what
probably
happened.
not happening.
But again, what an awful experience for you to have to give your customer. What
I had
an
it in the
experience.
cards, but every time I hit pay and whatever method I used to pay, it was just like fail.
Yeah.
And we heard from a lot of people that they were getting fraud alerts on their credit card because they were hammering this so much, and it was being, triggered so much, and either people didn't know and they checked later, they're like, oh, I had an email from my bank saying, was this you? Or it's like, I don't know, I have some credit cards. I'm like, what is the state? Is this credit card just burned to smithereens now? Like, am I ever going to be able to use, is my FICO score going to go down?
I was like, we got to check our credit card. I was also using Apple Pay and PayPal because people were saying that was an easier way if you're using an app. So I was doing it both, like desktop and app. And I used our PayPal account a few times, and I'm like, did this thing get like frauded or like borked somehow?
Yeah.
For Walmart, I got a fraud alert, but they texted me like, is this you?
Oh.
So thank goodness, because I did say yes. So I will say that out of all of the crappy, awful, horrible experiences, the one that was the least crappy was Walmart. Somehow the one that I had the least confidence in going into this process ended up being the one that I was able to secure.
So you did get one through Walmart?
I did get one. It was harrowing. Okay. But I did get one through Walmart. The line, that system that they had did seem to function.
Well, I don't know, because so I was in the line. You got through the line before I did.
I did,
and then I was scrolling tweets, and somebody said, hey, if you're in line and you open a new tab now, it seems like you can just buy it. So that's what I did, and it seemed, I don't know if it was my time and it just hadn't been triggered yet, but I was able to circumvent that.
The line.
I was able to buy one that way, but I have been getting I immediately got an email that said, your order is delayed, and now every time I check it, I get a different message about when this is supposed to be coming. Sometimes it says nothing, sometimes it says June 11th, sometimes it says June 6th. They have a big thing right on their site. Pre-order, get it before 9 a.m. on the 5th. So I don't know what's going on.
I'm going to print out we're going to go to Walmart. I don't know where is the Walmart? I'm going to go and protest. I'm like, you advertise this.
And do what?
You advertise this. Give me my freaking Switch. I'm so mad. So yeah, I did get through to Walmart. I got the confirmation email. I did not see the delay email that you saw.
You didn't get that one. So yours says June 5th?
Mine says June 5th.
Okay, good. Because we do need this on day one.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We need it on day one.
And then oh my gosh, I'm so stressed out just like talking about it. I've been checking, like, I'm terrified that they're going to cancel this order. So I've been checking every little while. Right. Like I checked before I went to bed, said it was okay. I checked this morning. It said it was okay. I mean,
that's the thing. Like, even if you got one, you still can't feel good about it.
No, it's not secure.
I feel like this could be canceled at any
moment,
second,
or delayed,
especially mine with the weird updates I was getting on mine. I don't feel super great about that.
Yeah, awful. And then so now this morning, fast forward to this morning,
about
we wake
an hour
up.
Ago.
Yep, we are getting ready for this GameStop stuff, which opens at 8 a.m. Pacific time for us. And
that immediately crashed.
That site had not a chance. It did not have a chance at all to survive, because it just continued to crash. And basically it was saying like bad gateway, server issues, like
unavailable,
all sorts of ridiculous like messages or whatever. But right as we were about to record this video,
you had given up.
Yeah, I was like, forget it. We're going to rent in a video instead because I'm mad. But right when we were about to record this video, we both tried again. And I was able, so I do have.
Did you get the email?
I did not get the email, but it does look like it says I have an order number.
You screenshotted that.
Thank you for your order. It says we have sent you a confirmation email.
Did you screenshot that?
Of course I did. I'll put it here. I'll put it in this video. This is not the Mario Kart bundle. This is just the base system. Whatever. I'm
Take
just
what you
gonna
can
get what
get.
I can get. But it was weird because it had crash for like 30 minutes, and then the button that's like the pre-order button that was grayed out said unavailable, but it was red. So then I clicked it.
Exactly. It's like a fake button.
So I clicked it.
Yeah, and it went in the cart.
And it went into the cart, and then I got bad gateway again, like 3 more times, and I was refreshing my browser. My browser kept telling me, like, are you sure you want to refresh this? You're going to get your order canceled. And then I refreshed it like 4 more times, and then I was able to pay for it.
That's what happened to me.
It does say payment confirmed.
Mine got into the cart, and I was trying to pay for it, but then it crashed out again, and then by the time I got back into the cart, it was out. And it said sold out. So I don't know. But then all of these sites, like once they got to the point of being sold out, it seems like still through the night, they were still intermittently available. So it's like, I guess we're all just staying up literally all night to refresh these garbage websites.
It's because they did not have a good system. Like their back-end system is not equipped for this clearly at all. So they probably have not even like sold through their stock because no one could get in to buy it. And so that's why they were like putting the stuff back out. But how dumb.
And the problem is it leads to people hoarding these systems and feeling like they have to, but like us, like we need to accumulate multiple because these things could get canceled. These things could disappear. So everybody is just trying to buy as many as they can, which isn't good when there's that many people trying to get one in the first place.
Exactly. So you're like creating the problem that we all wanted to solve in the first place. You basically forced our hand to do this, which no one wanted to do. Like if I have any additional pre-orders that don't get canceled, I'm going to give it to people in our community that don't have one. Like that's what I will do with mine. Like I'm not going to keep like...
Right. We are not trying to hoard these. We are just simply trying to get one for each of us on day one.
Yeah, I just want to get one for each of us on day one. And any extra that I have, if they don't get canceled, which I'm sure they will, I'm 100% going to offer it up to the Kit and Krysta community. You know, they can just take that pre-order if they want it. Like, I think that's pretty much what our community was saying too. Like people that did try to get more than one, they were like, yeah, I'm just trying to help people out in case they don't have it. But it's such a horrible system. This can't be the way, guys.
So the last piece of the puzzle is the GameStop in-store pre-orders, which I think it seems like most of those stores open around noon. So East Coast, that's going to be happening around soon. Now you see, there is kind of an elegance to I'm standing in a physical line, first come, first serve.
You can ride in person.
The store can't crash, like nothing can happen. So like there is some kind of egalitarianism, like truth to that versus the online experience, which is you can do everything right and still get screwed because who knows, if you press the thing at the wrong time, it's going to error out, it's going to crash out. So there is no rhyme or reason to it. It's even beyond random. It's beyond a lottery.
Yeah.
Because at least with a lottery, it's like, well, we pulled the number and yours was it. It's like there are so many things beyond random that have happened with this online experience.
Completely outside your control.
Give me the lottery. I'd love a lottery. Let me do that.
Let's move to Japan. Get cheaper.
Oh my god. A lottery is un-American, Krysta. We cannot have that here.
Lotteries will continue to happen until morale improves, as I said.
Oh my god.
Websites will continue to crash. Yeah, so there are people there have been like, you know, pretty, I think generally I do think this is generally good communication. Like people have been posting, this is my local GameStop. This is how many systems they have in stock for pre-orders. There is at least some communication about that. So you.
Well, I don't know. I called my GameStop yesterday.
Did they say no?
They said they don't know yet. I'm planning after we finish this. I'm planning to swing by there and just check out the scene.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll have posted that picture, you know, with the numbers.
With the numbers,
and who knows? Like if I can do the math, if the people in line is less than the number of systems, I might get in line. I don't know. Because again, it's like we just need this on day one. That's the facts.
Oh my god, it's so bad. We did also
again, listen. at Nintendo, what do you think they're feeling today? Oh, it's
They're
sold
feeling
out.
great.
Oh, guess what? It was so popular it crashed the
Yeah.
site. Isn't that cool?
They're
It's like,
feeling good.
No, we need all of you to see this video to see the other side of it. Do I have a smile on my face? I thought that was your company motto, smiles on faces. I don't have a smile on my face. I'm mad.
Yeah, exactly. This is basically a reinforcement for them that, you know, this is going to be popular. This is going to do well for them.
Nobody has an incentive to change this broken system. It's sold out everywhere. People see, oh my gosh, people were so excited. They stayed up all night and crashed the site and did this and that. Oh, aren't people excited? Didn't it go amazing? No, it sucked.
Yeah, it sucked. It sucked, and it's going to sour just like overall this like fun thing. It should have been fun. It should have been a fun, exciting thing for you to be able to like, you know, get your new system and get excited for launch day. Like it should have been a fun experience, but it was not. It was a horrible experience, and Nintendo should be ashamed of themselves, as well as all of these retailers who absolutely have no clue what they're doing and how to make a basic functional website in the year 2025 is unreal.
These are some of the biggest retailers in the whole world.
What's wrong with you?
And they can't do this. So there is still the Nintendo pre-order, but we won't know until May 8th. Like, that's a long time from now.
And did you see that they updated their FAQs on that? And
they're already overwhelmed with the stuff. So, and
it says now that even if you get into the lottery, there is no guarantee you'll get it on launch day at all anymore.
Oh, we were talking about that before because again, God forbid somebody gets a Mario and they post a spoiler.
Oh no!
Oh, look at what
did you hit the P block and you know what's happening?
We found the P block on June 4th.
Oh no!
Don't do that. No. So yeah, I'm not surprised at that at all.
Yeah, but it's like there's no guarantee at all that you're gonna get one, or they're gonna give it to you. It's gonna give it to you like in August. It's like congratulations, here's your Switch 2 months later.
No. Going back, we should go back to the Stone Age, back to the brick and mortar days when it was fair. And it was just who's going to outlast the other guy. That's all it is.
That did not go well for me 10 years ago.
Who's got the gumption?
That did not go well for me. None of this has gone well for me. I still have no
human being.
I still have no confirmation email from GameStop.
Oh boy.
GameStop. Where the heck is my?
We'll probably be troubleshooting this and talking about what they could do in a future video, but right now we just have to get this off our chest. That's all.
Goodbye.
That's all.
I'm leaving now. Goodbye.
Right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Goodbye.